a strange place known as the United States of America, a war was brewing. Brainwashed Marxist idiots in colleges across the nation clashed with equally brainwashed, anime-obsessed neo-Nazis. Starbucks windows were shattered, Dodge Challengers were totaled, and Muslims realized that rental vans were cheaper than plane tickets. Skinny, anemic millennials from coast to coast were hospitalized with life-changing injuries such as sprains and first-degree burns. And the heroic knights of 4chan rose up to defeat Shia LaBeouf and drive the evil villain into a descent towards a madness the likes from which he would never recover.
No, easy, hold on.
As the enemies of freedom destroy the cities that raised them. As America begins to resemble an Iron Maiden album come to life, two heroes have risen up to fight against the culture of utter madness and restore sanity the only way they know how.
What the fuck?
By refusing to take any of it seriously. Mersh.
Buzzin', what is up with Tarantino, man?
What?
What happened to him?
People say I got a real twisted sense of humor.
He looks like he should be on the back of a $10 bill.
Oh my God.
Royce Lopez.
I don't know what it is about him.
Hola, me llamo Royce.
Maybe I'm sick of hearing about him.
Yeah, I don't like hot ham.
Maybe it's his face. He's a punchable face.
You wouldn't download a pig, would you?
He's done nothing to me. He's probably a nice guy.
I don't care.
I don't know what it is about the guy.
Big Cranberry has been lying to you.
Bound forever by their mutual love of smoking marijuana, Simpsons references and affection towards Alex Jones, these two men have joined forces to bring you uncut news and opinions directly from the belly of the beast.
He looks like he should be flying a kite with a fucking key on it.
Brendan says he hasn't been able to use the N-word for a while. That's the source of his youth.
Saving Western civilization one childish dick joke at a time. Here they are, your new heroes of the Imperium, Mersh and Royce.
That's how pros do
He
it.
broke me
That's
right
how pros
after
do it.
Revenge of the Sith, your host. And I was like, you can't do that.
That's how pros do it.
You piece of shit. You know who's the best at that? Owen Troyer. No one's better at that than Owen saying something right before you go live and then unmuting.
Yeah, that's how you do it, though.
Welcome.
It's Revenge of the Sis, everybody. I said something very zesty right before we went live.
Very funny, too.
Welcome to the program. It's Thursday, I guess.
You know, today was a great day for me, I got to tell you.
Today was a good day.
Really
Why?
wonderful.
What happened?
Because, you know.
You didn't have to use your AK?
No, I didn't. But I don't.
Mama cooked a breakfast with no hog.
First of all, if you're making breakfast with no pig products, I don't. How is that a good day?
Yeah, dude,
Well,
you
in
described a bad day.
hey, in this scenario, somebody was getting spit roasted. I don't really, because you know me, like I don't really do any of this all the fucking internet drama shit, and I think the Dabbleverse has 500 too many shows, and I don't care, honestly, 'cause I think it's stupid, but whatever. But then, you know, you tell a motherfucker not to mention your name, right? And then a motherfucker goes, and he's got to mention your name.
And then a motherfucker here has to snitch on a motherfucker.
Merce snitched.
I did snitch.
I watched the video. I didn't watch the video before he sent it. I watched it live on the show the day. But I mean, I don't. I kind of just feel bad for the guy.
Yeah.
You know,
I mean, I don't.
No, I know you don't. I understand.
Yeah.
I mean,
Let me ask you something.
Sure.
You remember the episode of The Simpsons where Sideshow Bob goes to murder Bart?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
How many rakes would he have to step on for you to stop feeling bad for him? Like the first rake, you might feel bad.
My third rake.
Yeah, okay. We're on like the 11th rake.
No, I know.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
Keep in mind, I just started watching I'm on like rake 2 right now because I don't really watch it. I just don't.
It's a lot of rakes.
No, I know.
It's a lot of rakes. Looks like it's like the back of a pickup truck at a Love's in Florida.
But I'm not gonna. I mean, you rewatch the clip. I'm sure someone's gonna clip it. I don't care. But I'll
You
just
can watch my clip too, which is on Nightwave Radio, which is back on YouTube, and it's just doing fantastic. Thank you to everybody.
suffice to say this. Hey,
We're really great.
I'll say one thing. I won't even delve into anything else or nothing else or anything like that. But it's like this, Heron, you're looking kind of fat. I'm just saying. I rarely now I'm at a point where people are fatter than me, and it's funny now. You know, I got it. I got when people made fun of me. I get it. This is awesome. This is pretty cool.
Weird.
You know, it's fun.
It's almost like somebody's not going to the gym anymore.
It's probably because someone's not allowed to go to the gym anymore. Like, I mean, you know, honestly, like, you can't dunk on me, dude. Every aspect of my life is so much better than yours. Like, what are you doing here? Like, honestly, again, I want to point out this all started.
To answer your question, floundering.
This all started when we ran across him because we were like just doing Terror Combat. And I go, let's see what people are streaming. This is before any of the drama, anything. She was just randomly streaming on YouTube, and I was, we're in the chat, and he was doing like one of my bits, and I'm like, what the fuck? That's like my bit. What are you doing? And he goes, oh no, I'm actually a big fan of yours. I'm a big fan of Daywave and ROTC. So Aaron, you're just my fan. So like, why would I care what you think of me, dude? I don't care what my paying fans think of me, and then give me money.
I do like that. No, I'm a big fan. It would be so funny if I just walked into Theo Von's house and started eating out of his fridge.
Yeah.
And he's like, hey, man, what are you doing? No, I'm a huge
big fan.
Yeah. It's fine. Also, do you have any spicy mustard, really? Just the yellow stuff? I feel like Theo Von is the kind of guy that would have the yellow stuff.
Yeah.
He'd be like, my man, aren't you from Louisiana?
And white bread. And white bread. Like wholesome. But anyway, man, get a fucking grip, dog. All right? Please. There was more people waiting for us to start than you've ever had watch one of your shows.
Oh, actually, unironically true for me when I relaunched Nightwave on YouTube. Brand new channel. Nobody was following it, and I had like at least like 80 waiting when I first waiting before I even first went live on that channel.
What I don't appreciate is like the passive aggressive shot. Like, well, what's that? You little show, Aaron. Please, who do you think?
That's all he does now. It's all he does.
Yeah.
Now. But it's so funny because like the worse things get, the more like smug he gets, which is really fun.
I mean, it's I know the problem is like I watched that clip and I wasn't even I was telling Merce before, like the thing that bothered me wasn't even so much like him making fun of me, because like the problem is you can't hurt my feelings if I don't respect you. It's like if a bum calls me an idiot, I'm not gonna care because this is a bum.
Yeah, you're a fucking bum.
I don't care what a bum thinks, but like like as an example, it's like fucking like Metallica doesn't care what fucking the Unforgiven tribute band does. Like I don't care.
Yeah,
like it doesn't matter to me what you do, Aaron. That's why I don't talk about you.
It's like the Unforgiven cover band, the cover band that technically could be sued, but it's like, why even bother?
Yeah, dude.
Why even bother?
Nobody gives a shit if you end your set with battery.
That's what makes us different. We're the different Metallica band.
Hey, you know what I'm gonna
We
say?
play stuff from Garage Days.
That's good.
We play Last Caress.
I'll quote one of my favorite one of my favorite poets, Homer J. Simpson. I sleep in a big bed with my wife. So maybe get on my level. All right?
You met your last wife while she was on a fucking high school field trip. Let's maybe chill the fuck out talking shit, huh, bud?
I'm reminded of a poem by Robert Frost where he saw a divergent path in the woods, and he took the path less traveled, and then he went to prison for revenge porn.
Yeah, well, he's taking a near.
I mean, again, I barely paid attention in school. It's something like that.
He's taking a neurodivergent path. That's called comedy, Aaron.
Ew.
Not your morning zoo bullshit with a fucking slide whistle. What the fuck are you doing, dude?
Have some overacting prop comedy, you fucking loser.
Yeah, have some fucking pride, dude.
Yeah,
like seriously.
You're supposed to take the road less traveled, not become the road.
Yeah, no, I mean, no, seriously. I wish he was in the movie The Road, where they're like eating people's thumbs.
You're supposed to take the road less travel, not slurp up another man's cum off your wife's tits.
Hey, to be fair, that is a road less traveled. I've never gone down that road.
I mentioned that I'm boxing somewhere else now. because
Look at
Scott
look
was
at
a
his
piece of
stupid
shit
hat.
and wouldn't stop talking a bunch of shit.
Hey, I have a question, and I'm sure it's been brought up, and I brought it up this morning. But Mersh, you probably know more than me.
I know everything.
Well, can I ask?
I could literally be on the prosecution's case as like special counsel.
when I have, if I were to buy a steel toe boot, right? The steel would be around the toe. It wouldn't be on the bottom because I would be sliding all over the construction yard.
It also wouldn't be the diamond cut steel that you see on the floor.
Yeah, it wouldn't be tread plate.
Okay, so people have brought that up?
Yes.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
I don't know. This is all new
they
for me.
brought that up. They brought up the positioning of the sign, the fact that it looks like the boot's kicking him in the head, which is very accurate as a depiction of his life. I mean, yeah, you can go on. The fact that he's never actually worn a pair of steel toe boots to any sort of job. I mean, yeah, it's all been discussed.
I just never
I
heard,
like-
by the way, I want to point something out. If you've seen my show, I do not talk about this guy. I never talk about him in any way ever. I don't care.
That's my show. I do that.
But he brought me up first, and it's like, all right, fine. Hey, Aaron, you're my fan. All right? I always have time for my fans. Okay? So any other questions you want, the super chat's over here, like everyone else. $5, I'll read it.
You know what this feels like? It just feels like I was hanging, like me and Royce were hanging out at the mall, right? And Royce was like, yeah, I got to go into this store real quick. And it's like, cool. And then I just was walking around the mall, and I found some guy, right? And he is just standing in the middle of the mall, repeatedly punching himself in the dick, right? With no explanation. He's just standing there, repeatedly wailing himself in the dick. And I start just staring off at this guy for like hours. Royce is the guy that's now come out of the store and is walking up to me and going, hey, what's going on? And I'm like, I don't know. I've been watching this guy punch himself in the dick for like a half hour. And now I have to catch Royce up on the dick punches.
By the way, this person in the chat be like, why even talk about him? Shit, because I
'Cause
feel
it's
like
fun.
it. I don't care.
Because it's fun.
Funny.
I don't care. It's going to kill like 15 minutes. That sounds great.
Yeah, who cares?
Gives a shit. I don't need
my
a fucking.
favorite
I don't need to have a donation goal and a whistle and play every time I do it and take 30% off the top. I don't know what the fuck that's about. That's weird.
You should see
crazy
some of the
is what
supercuts.
that's
Like a 3-hour show, and they've supercut him down to where like 50 minutes of his show is asking for money.
I don't know, man. I don't know. I've never
Isn't
been that.
that awesome?
I've never been that hard up, to be honest with
That
you.
rules.
Yeah, never been.
Like if people called, like if random people would just call him, he'd be like, yeah, Aaron's coming to this. I talked to a couple other people who left that gym, and they were like, yeah, don't, like, you're working with Aaron, blah, blah, blah. They're like, we don't know who the you're talking about. And I talked to the people, I talked to the person that I've been boxing with. I go, we have a cope. Work too much. Work of his children. So bring me your little arts and crafts projects, kitty. We'll take care of it. Oh, my God. Thank you very much. Parlock with $2 says, Mersh cries out in pain as he streams about you.
Yeah, this was the me segment. I have to get to that tonight. I'll get
Bro,
to
his fans retarded?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yes,
Look, Mersh
they
needs the
watched
toe.
Aaron.
Yeah.
I'm never going to begrudge anybody needing the toe or their car will get repossessed. If the difference between Mersh being stuck at home or having an automotive vehicle of some kind to get himself from point A to point B so he can entertain himself.
I was on that for like 10 minutes today. I'm like, you know what this is? This is the telltale sign of when a stupid person is trying to talk smart, right? They think, hey, you know, I don't call it a car. I call it an automotive vehicle. It makes you sound stupid, Aaron. You sound like a stupid person, and you're supposed to be like an FM broadcaster. I don't know what you're doing. And honestly, the stuff you even make fun of us, I don't even care about that. I'm just appalled because I've never actually watched your show, and we make fun of a lot of people. Like, a lot of people's shows we've always have. It's fun for us. You are not good at this. And I'm going to say this to you, Aaron, and I've seen a million of you, okay? I've seen a million of you, all right? He's not going to be the first. He's not going to be the last. The tough guy talk doesn't really matter to me. I mean, maybe other people, I don't really fucking care, or I need you for views. It doesn't matter, because the truth is, there's objective reality, and then there's the world you live in. So you can live in your world, and you can talk about me and my little show. But right now, there are more people listening to me make fun of you than will ever listen to you out of pure enjoyment.
Do you know who else he said basically had no content?
Who's that?
before he.
Oh,
came
who are
on.
these podcasts? I saw that too.
Carl's had, forget about like his Patreon and shit
Mm.
and his live shows, which are doing great. Carl was an audio exclusive podcast for years and years and years before YouTube and shit.
Right.
He was doing fine. He was doing fine. Like, we met Carl before the Stuttering John shit, before the Aaron shit. Like, he was already doing a show that people had heard of. So, yeah.
If the difference between that is me, then by God, stream about me.
You're not even good at being passive aggressive. Like, you don't even know how to burn somebody.
I'm never going to hear about it.
Okay, Aaron, you're never going to hear about it? Are you fucking kidding me?
But I'm hearing about it. I'm hearing about it. You hearing about it.
Nobody's watching.
You're literally
And you
talking about it right now, and more people watch him than watch you, you fucking idiot.
can make a little extra money from lunatics. I mean, you're kind of putting yourself in your
This
own
is
hell
great.
because, spoiler alert for you, the fans you're going to attract, off their meds or on too many. There is no in between. So,
okay, this is something I'm going to break down for him because I'm sure your take is different than mine, Merce, but here's my take on this. Aaron, you've never had success, and that statement shows me you've never had success because the problem is, Aaron, when you start growing and your show gets big, statistically speaking, you're going to have a lot of people off their meds, a lot of fucking lunatics, and a lot of crazy people. The reason you don't see that is because half the people in your chat are making fun of you, and
The other half are muted.
and
'cause
the other
they made
half
fun
are
of you.
muted because they made fun of you. So that's what's happening. And by the way, Aaron, here's something else that you need to understand that I think it's super important. I'm going to still help you out, bud. I really am. All right, kiddo. Let me help you out. All right. When you are talking tough and putting on this little facade of people need the toe, no one was going to believe it if you don't believe it. And something else, because we could tell you don't believe it, but something else. When you're bringing up people being crazy and fans being crazy, I don't care. Do you want to know why I don't care, Aaron? I don't care because I am not emotionally invested with a bunch of strangers on the internet. Think of me. You are. This is your life. And you want to know why this is your life? And remember, I want to keep in mind, I never got involved, all right? I was in the woods. I was in the fucking woods chopping fucking trees down like Rambo, and then you decided to fucking call me out. Fine, no problem. I got you. You do not know anything about how to have any sort of success. You think, any news is good news. No, it's not. Okay? And I'll tell you this, man. You could say whatever you want about me, about my little show, or about the way Mersh lives, or about the way anybody fucking else lives, or Carl from one of these podcasts, or any of this stuff. You can say all of those things about us. But at the end of the day, Aaron, at the end of the day, I didn't need fame so much that I showed a naked picture of somebody else without consent to impress. And I like the guy, actually. But Gino Bisconti? How fucking dare you be on any high horse? Because what's embarrassing to me is not like showing a dude a picture of a girl you're fucking. Whatever. That doesn't even bother me. What bothers me is that you thought it was so important for you to impress Gino Bisconti.
Well, you had to do it live on stream.
But that's my point.
Yeah.
Like, I've never needed somebody to like me that much.
Listen.
I've never needed that.
Listen, I think
And that's sad, dude.
The only thing that needs to be said is this, Aaron. The only reason you have a show is because Royce doesn't feel like waking up at 7 in the morning.
Yeah.
Other than that,
yeah. So, by the way, you're welcome for that.
Yeah.
You're welcome.
Because honestly, I've had that thought before. I'm like, if Royce just went live at like 8 in the morning, he'd just cut your legs off. He would cut your legs off. So just be nice. Be nice, because he's already getting up early enough to work out. He will just slightly adjust his schedule just to fuck with you.
I got nothing.
You would actually kill him. And actually, you wouldn't even have to, because he goes on at like 7 in the morning. You could give him an hour and then just go on at 8, and he would be fucked.
A little experimental 7
That
a.m.
would
day
be
wave.
even funnier, dude.
No, it would be
Fucking
funnier because then you'd see the and it would go. At 8. So
Boys,
maybe
I
be
promise
nice.
you, I will get up. I will
Maybe
get up
be
every
nice.
fucking day for that show. I will be fucking bright, fucking fresh, sober, and ready, buddy.
You'll go on at 8 a.m. and I'll go on at fucking 7 p.m. when you do your evening show.
Just for funsies.
Yeah. You know what? I've been thinking about, I'm getting older. I want to get healthier. Maybe I should start getting to bed by fucking midnight, you know?
I just think I think it's so funny. I think it's funny. I never brought this dude up. I don't give a fucking shit. I really don't. And well, yeah, I'll play what he plays.
I don't begrudge him that a bit, but leave the guy alone. Like he's got Section 8 rent to pay for. He's got a vehicle he needs to pay. Leave the guy alone. He needs to pay his bills. He can't pay his bills without
Is this a
me.
roast? I
Let
have
him
bills?
Do it, please.
You have 3
Let him
mortgages.
do it. Papa Shop says, get some teeth, Mersh. See, now that's not nice. I don't need to talk about Mersh to hit my goals. Mersh needs steel toe to hit his. I'm not sitting here begrudging anybody.
You're literally talking about him right now.
Chevy fan says, now do Royce. Royce is smart. Royce stays out of all the nonsense, and he just has a lot of fun and does his little show.
As soon as he said that, I sent it to Royce. I was like, oh, okay. Little show, huh? Hey, Royce, how you doing in your little show?
I mean, it's doing pretty good.
That's cool.
Yeah, my wife's still with me.
I'm sure you're doing your cute little
Yeah,
show.
yeah. I have 2 cars actually, and my house is paid for, and I don't have to worry about some sort of injunction taking it away from me. I don't have to worry about those things. See, I don't have to wake up in the morning and worry the lawyer's going to call me. I have to wake up in the morning and go, eggs or bacon? Maybe both. Who knows?
Also, I did get my car repoed, and then like 6 days later, I walked in that bitch and got my car back.
Yeah.
So, I mean...
Merch got his car repoed because he's retarded. It's not because he's poor.
Yeah, that's a real big difference here, guys. Keep in mind. Keep it in mind. Keep it in mind.
Yeah, it's that listen, it's not that I don't have money. It's that I'm bad with money. There's a difference.
Well, you know what? I'm good. See, what I like to do is I like to do a compliment sandwich. I think those are
Do you know how many
good.
times in my lifetime I've had like fucking $6,000 in my checking account and my power went out? And I've been like, oh,
No, but my point is
man.
like the level of just delusion this guy has. Like, we've had feuds with, and now we're fine with the guy with Owen Benjamin. Like, you know what I mean? Like, we literally had like the biggest motocross company in the country trying to sue us. Like, we're the first people Stuttering John tried to sue. So what are you talking about, man?
To be fair, we deserved it.
We did.
Hey,
and all
at
that.
least we dodged this lawsuit, hey?
Yeah, thank God.
Royce is a
by the way, do you
fun
want to know?
guy.
You want to know a
Really
fun
like
fact?
A mushroom.
I found out about. So you know how Stuttering John is suing Carl and Shuley. Do you know who his lawyer is?
Who?
His lawyer is a guy who got convicted of manslaughter, and then just got his law license back now.
Of course. Oh, I want to skip. I don't give a shit about what he said about me. I do want to hit him talking about the Stuttering John thing was interesting.
Though, on my tookus, and we're still hitting
think
our
it's right
goals
here.
over here, so I'm fine. But John, and for me,
Hey, people that are fine don't have to keep saying they're okay and that they're fine. Okay,
I'm fine.
doesn't seem.
It's
like
all
it.
right.
Hey, don't think you keep bringing it up.
Everything's doing great.
Okay.
Oh yeah.
my detractors.
And by the way,
Detractors.
oh, they're SJWs, by the way.
Oh, I heard him. I heard him call people
Is this
SJWs.
SJW?
Detractors.
W's,
Hey, by the way, I want to be clear, Aaron. I disliked you before any of this, so I just don't like
They
you on
did,
a base
honestly.
level as a person.
They all hated you before it was cool.
Virgie and I were be telling Mersh like, this guy fucking sucks.
I've hated you forever. I've hated you since back when you were talking that mad shit, talking about some. Oh yeah, maybe we could steal Virgie from ROTC to April. You couldn't even keep April, nigga. What are you talking about?
Pretty funny. Pretty funny.
You lost your wife.
Insane. They look more psychotic, stalkery, insane.
Yeah, I wouldn't know what
mentally
that's
ill.
like.
Whereas John's people that he's suing, they're a little more in control of themselves, I feel. They're a little more aware and cognizant. The people with me, they're just obsessive, and I think they've kind of lost control. I have that effect on people. So I don't
Yeah,
think...
that's why your wife left you. I mean,
By the way, this
Bud.
is the guy that
Buddy
said,
boy.
This is the guy that said the Dabbleverse fans are creepy, stalker, parasocial weirdos.
Mm-hmm.
But the fine folks at Kiwi Farms, they're just a bunch of just lovable scamps.
It's apples to
it's
apples,
the same photo, bud.
to be honest with you. But good question. Coyote NV with
It wasn't a
199 says,
question.
when is Chad coming on? Is he promoting something? I don't know. There's really probably.
Hey, I got another question. Is his show just him reading the chat?
Mostly.
Huh. Do you
And
cover anything, Aaron?
Sometimes they'll do like stuff.
Cool.
Like sometimes he'll read the chat, and then he'll ask for money.
Mm.
You know, he'll do that segment, and then like a little bit of chat reading, and then he'll ask for money again. And
Hey.
mostly read the chat.
Hey, Aaron. Hey, Aaron. Just stop, man. I'm going to just be really...
You dragged him into it, homie.
I mean, I'm going to be really sincere with you, man. No, I'll just tell you, everyone else having fun with you. I'm going to just be straight. I'll be man to man with you. Nobody's buying whatever it is you're doing. I mean, I'm just letting you know I'm being honest with you. Like, even some of the people that donate and they're nice to you, they talk shit behind your back, bro. Like, that's a fact. And get some self-awareness. Maybe humble yourself just a little bit. Because here's the thing that I've seen with a million times with people like you. Right now, you have some people in your chat and you have some people watching. And right now, you're making some money because it's fun. It's fun to be in there. No, but some. But I said some.
It's kind of a
You're
wrap.
making some money and this and that. Look, over time, all these things go away. And once people are done making fun of you, you don't have a sustainable product. And let me tell you what I mean by that. What I mean by that is, name me one classic steel toe bit that everyone talks about. Go ahead.
There was that one time where Nick Rekieta ejaculated on his wife, and his wife would be like, lick it off me, and then he licked it off her. That was hilarious.
That was
dude.
more of a
And
Nick.
he was
That
like-
was
hilarious,
that was
bro.
more of a Nick Rekieta bit.
I get it, but still objectively hilarious.
I guess.
It was more of like a comedy troupe thing. you
Yeah,
know what
just
I
because
mean?
Dean Martin was the straight man doesn't mean he wasn't, part of the crew. You know what I'm saying?
Now, one more time, Aaron, because I really don't want to talk about you anymore. If Mersh could keep doing it, I don't really care. If you want me as a problem, continue. Keep my name out of your fucking mouth. My name is not cum. Okay? Are we good now? Because I'm not gonna. This isn't gonna be a fun little that was. I don't do radio wars. Okay? I'm gonna just give it to you straight. You're my fan. That's all you'll ever be. And just like any other fan that annoys me, I will mute you and you will disappear. Because you don't have anybody that's going to come after me because I'm going after the dough.
I, however, still will continue to make
Oh,
fun of
Mersh
you
can
and
do whatever he wants. He's his own person. So, there we go. Hope that was clear. I went longer on it this morning if you want to hear more, but that's about a little quick summation, little clip notes. Phone Test says, do you have any Grey Poupon? Big Daddy D says, all you ever talk about is Aaron. That was good. That was good. King of all pixels, Aaron is a dork in the purest form. I'm all of Minnesota. I and all Minnesota disavow him. Danny Saint says, oh, Aaron, you done fucked up now. Apple Eater with Rome. Aaron ain't even cute. And that's the worst part. Randall Flagg. The Steel Toe Show is completely fascinating to me. I've been lurking in his chat, and it seems he has no content except begging for shekels, which is somehow makes him look impressively professional. Phantom Tomato. Aaron entered an iron burn. Adonis Paul. Aaron, nobody here is licking up another man's cum. Nobody here has anything to prove to you. Take a nap, kiddo, you little cunt, weasel, mutt, fuck. Thank you.
And if there's anyone he steals from as much as us, it's AP.
I know
It's
he
insane.
steals. He
It's
steals from
insane.
AP also. I know.
It's insane.
I know. All right, let's move on.
Let's do some world news
with our show. Let's have some fun here. Okay, let's do it.
Crackdown. The Trump administration is working to eliminate cartels in Southern and Central America. This is video of wanted cartel members being transferred to the U.S. The crackdown.
That makes. I don't like that we're wasting government funds. It's a bunch of cartel members. There's like 30 Mexicans. We can fit them in one Tercel and just drive them across. We don't need a cargo plane.
Can't we whack these guys?
I mean,
instead, because all they're going to do is get life in prison, no parole, and then we're just going to feed them forever.
Yeah.
Includes authorizing military force. Local 10's Ross Ketchke is live in Washington, D.C., following it all very closely. Ross,
Man,
what do
you
you
dress
know?
like you're going to the club.
She probably just came from it.
Probably.
Dude, the main anchor called out sick, and she was like, what? It's 4 a.m. and I'm at South Beach. You want me to do what?
She literally, no, she was at her boyfriend's house, and she still literally has cum in her.
Oh,
when she's
yeah.
coming into work. It's one of those.
But she likes it. She tells like she likes it.
Good evening, guys. President Donald Trump has made going after.
What are you?
For these
Okay,
cartels,
guy.
a top priority of his second administration, even going as far as to label
Get a
several
load
of
of
them as
fucking.
foreign
Get a load of Clark cunt over here.
terrorist organizations.
We cannot continue to just treat these guys as local street gangs.
The Trump administration is trying to stomp out drug cartels. This week, 26 prisoners loaded onto a plane in Mexico bound for the U.S. All of them.
How are
wanted
we
by
supposed to
federal
be deporting them, not importing them?
law enforcement for their connections to the international gangs. Secretary of State Marco Rubio says these groups pose a growing threat to national security.
They have weaponry that looks like what terrorists, in some cases, armies have. They control territory in many cases.
No se atreva. One of the top U.S. targets is Venezuelan President Nicolas Maduro.
He is one of the largest narco traffickers in the world.
Attorney General Pam Bondi upping the bounty on Maduro to $50 million. Seen here on
I
a
don't
new
want to pay that for him. I think he's a cool dude. What if I think Maduro's a cool dude?
He looks cool.
Look at that mustache. Most cool dudes have mustaches.
wanted poster.
Maduro uses foreign terrorist organizations like TDA, Sinaloa, and Cartel of the Suns to bring deadly drugs and violence into our country.
U.S. officials claim Maduro profits off of a massive
Yeah, but the drip. I get it, but the drip.
cocaine trafficking
Hear me out
up.
on this. I would have killed two birds with one stone. I would have been like, yo, Nicolas Maduro is in the Epstein files. We need to get him.
Boom. There it is. That's how you get the Epstein files.
It
turns out we have discovered, after our thorough investigation, that Jeffrey Epstein worked for Venezuelan intelligence.
Damn, that's fucking
And
wild.
we're getting boots on the ground. Dude, everybody would be happy. I make Lindsey Graham happy. I make the right-wing, Epstein people happy.
Well, it's funny you say that. So remember this group that the paid vacation? Well, we played a couple of their videos.
Mm-hmm.
So they made a new video, and I think you're gonna like it. It's called Epstein. It's a restaurant.
Welcome to Epstein's. How may I help you?
Yeah, I'm on the list.
Are you sure you're on the list?
Pretty sure I'm.
I don't know who's on the list.
What does that mean?
Exactly.
Can you just check the list real quick?
No.
Thank you.
Yes. Depends. You know?
No, I don't.
Oh, Mr. Hawking, good to see you again. Just got back from the beach. Tan looks awesome.
Was that Stephen Hawking?
Couldn't tell you. I'm not a big basketball
You
fan.
said Mr. Hawking.
Not a big
that was a
basketball
person
fan.
in a wheelchair.
Might have been Lance Armstrong. I saw a wheel. Is he on the list?
All right, Stephen Hawking's on the list. Am I on the list?
Epstein's. How may I help you?
Oh my God.
Yeah, no, we will never say anything. Okay. See you then. Bye.
What is we will never say anything? Can you just what is Are you doing De Niro right now?
Can you still see me?
Yeah. You just closed your eyes.
Where's
Check the list.
I
Stephen
am.
Hawking's
I
on
am
the list.
checking the list.
I don't understand why this is a problem. Just tell
I
me.
know, that's the thing. Why is it a problem, you know? I don't even get
They're
it.
playing R. Kelly.
I was like trying to
Mr.
figure.
President, nice to see you.
I was trying to figure it out. I was like, they're playing something I know.
It's R. Kelly.
I don't even get it. Mr. President, nice to see you again. Basement's all ready for you. Let us know if you need anything.
Oh my God, was that the President of the United States of America?
No. Yes.
Okay.
Maybe. You know?
What the fuck does that mean?
I know.
All right, fine. You can't tell me who, even me, or what is on the list. That's fine.
Now you got it.
Can you tell me what's going on in there exactly?
I can't tell you that, sir. I'm not even sure myself if I'm being completely
Are you
honest.
Hold on. Are kids on the list?
Oh no.
No, sir, I can assure you, kids are not on the list. They are on the menu, but they're not on the list. What the fuck? Men in Black.
That's awesome.
All right, that was a bad punchline.
These guys are pretty. They are on the menu, though. All right, guys, we have some new unruly passengers.
Oh, is this a new euphemism too?
Unruly passengers. Yes, we have
unruly
unruly passengers. Actually, it's not what you think. I promise.
New details now on the unruly passenger who forced a flight from Virginia to LAX to be diverted to Grand Junction, Colorado. Tonight, that flight finally touching down at LAX, and the passengers with quite a story to tell. Eyewitness News reporter Jory
He looked
Rand.
like a child.
Yeah.
Did you see that? He picked him up by his little butt.
sat him down.
He put him in the chair.
Joining us live from LAX after speaking with some of them. Jory.
It was quite an ordeal today, Mark. That plane left Norfolk, Virginia about 9:15 East Coast time this morning.
Okay, that makes
Those
a lot of
passengers
sense.
got to the airport about 2 hours earlier, probably left for the airport about an hour before that. Add it all together, that's about 3:15 a.m. West Coast time, and they finally touched down here tonight.
Bro, I saw body cam footage today. This plane reminded me of a pilot getting arrested right before getting in the cockpit to take off because he was hammered.
Oh, it was that. I've seen that one. Yeah. That's
Which one was it? Because there's a few.
The guy before like you said, they were almost ready
Southwest?
to taxi. Oh yeah, I don't.
No, this is Southwest. There's
it
a
a
couple.
newer one?
No
Okay.
one. This guy walked in and he was like, somebody called the police because they smelled on his breath, and there were reports that he was. Let me tell you how stupid he was. He was drinking at the airport bar.
Nice. In uniform?
Yes.
Nice.
Fucking moron.
Hell yeah. Was he an older guy?
Older
I was
pilot.
gonna say, because that screams like older pilot who's used to the good old days when you probably could hang out at a bar.
And honestly, I'll be honest with you, he probably would have been fine to fly.
Yeah, I want my pilot. If my pilot's an alcoholic, I want him loosened up.
Mm-hmm.
I don't want him drunk, but I want him loosened up.
We're asking this question, so I'll ask you because this is a good one. Would you rather have a drunk man or a sober woman pilot?
Oh yeah, I've done this on Nightwave before. Obviously, a drunk. Well,
I
how
got-
drunk is usually the thing too. If he's an alcoholic, then I want him to be moderately drunk.
0.08. But he's an
that's
alcoholic.
not drunk. That's just
Drunk.
buzzed. If you're an alcoholic, 0.08 is the
Okay.
baseline. That's what you
Okay,
need
okay,
to be.
okay. I got another one for you. Trans, sober, male to female, or female pilot.
Trans, because even though they're crazy, the muscle memory will kick in.
I know, but the drugs. I'm worried about the
But
drugs.
it doesn't. I get that, but half these pilots now also have another drug that you can't say is bad on YouTube in them, and you know what I mean. So it's like, hey,
yeah.
we're all ticking time bombs, bud.
Someone said, "Is it a white man?" It doesn't really matter to me.
Oh yeah, it does to me.
If it's a black guy with a mustache that was in the Air Force, it would matter to you.
No, but that's now you're picking one specific black guy.
Those are
That's not
usually
fair.
those are usually the ones that become pilots.
Not on Soul Plane.
Okay, not on. Okay,
With
Mersh.
Snoop Dogg.
Okay, Mersh. Not on Soul Plane. That is fair.
The documentary Soul Plane.
The documentary Soul Plane. All right, or Snakes on a Plane.
An unruly passenger aboard a Breeze Airways flight this morning from Norfolk, Virginia to
was anything but.
LAX caused such a scene that passengers had to step in to help subdue him, and the
What was
plane
he
had
doing?
to divert to Grand Junction, Colorado.
They're calling it a level 4 disturbance now. They said they had him restrained. He broke out, and there's passengers holding him down there.
The airline had to call in a new flight crew to finish the flight, so tonight, almost 8 hours after their scheduled arrival, these weary travelers finally arrived in LA.
I would be so fucking. I'd kill that guy, dude. Fuck.
Why am I here after 7:45? I'm gonna tell you why. This Tony Hawk wannabe from Outer Banks, North Carolina, with his skateboard, had too many Bloody Marys this morning.
Bloody Murs.
I don't care. You know what? That fucking stud lesbian bitch looks like she'd be mad chill to hang out with.
Oh, yeah.
That bitch knows how to roll a blunt while she's driving.
Was heard using racist slurs and refusing to cooperate.
He's using racial slurs. He's
Okay, well, that's not illegal.
in people's faces.
That's kind of illegal.
F-bombs and N-bombs and just stuff.
I don't know why it's just funny when people say that. Like,
Okay,
F-bombs
what if your
and
pilot? What if
N-bombs.
your black pilot looked like this?
Then I'd be okay.
I'd be
yeah.
probably be okay
Yeah.
too, right?
And a lot of stuff.
I didn't expect like racism
What if your
to
pilot looked like this?
No.
like I didn't think he would be so open about it. Just like
Hey, Virgie, this Norfolk area looks really nice.
Mm-hmm.
All these passengers
It's
look really
not.
cool, dude.
It's not. It's really not. Norfolk's terrible, dude. It's like one of the worst. It's awful.
Are there any
It's
white
bad.
people?
Yeah, but like Norfolk is like it's a weird. Norfolk is one of those cities where it's like 2 blocks will be like white as hell and nice as shit, and then you go like 2 blocks over and it's like fucking straight hood.
Got
Yeah, welcome
You
to
know what I
Norfolk,
mean?
Virginia. Voted the United States 8th best Greyhound connection.
Right. Oh, really? Wait, it beat out Poughkeepsie? No way. That's awesome.
Welcome to Norfolk. We're New York's Poughkeepsie.
That's literally what it is, though.
to be yelling stuff on the plane like that with kids around. I was like, wow, that's low-key very,
All right, but
very
what if
crazy.
I'm saying those words, but I'm singing them and there's a beat to it?
I don't think they'll let you do Johnny Rebel either, dude.
There's no consistency with these folks.
You're going to say these people. Were you going to say these people?
I said folks.
But you were thinking people.
No, I didn't.
He was definitely not thinking people. I thought he was thinking. And it didn't start with a P.
When a flight attendant asked for help, this man, fellow passengers called
Wow,
the
you're like a
linebacker
child.
That's funny though.
in 17C.
Also, that's a big black dude.
Stepped in to help.
As like a real, as a super short dude, I don't ever start shit like this. For this, like, if there's so many reasons not to, but this is an added reason as a short person. I don't ever want to be picked up by a child.
I'm not even worried about it, dude. I will put you in the overhead compartment.
And he just like got up and just
Imagine like this guy though, he's trying to be a tough guy, and just some big black guy shows up and is like, "Sit down, you grounded."
Oh God! Right. You in a timeout, nigga. Fuck. All right. Yes, sir. All right. Sorry.
sat him down in the seat like a little kid.
Thank God for linebacker 17C because he really saved the day.
My son was on there, and it was.
Well, look how big he is. Look at the camera.
Well, no, to be fair, too, they're doing every trick in the book to be fucking funny.
And so,
this is like a Naked Gun with a really taut, and the banana falls off
They're
his
using
mouth.
camera tricks to exaggerate, which is funny, by the way.
I just
Remember,
have to-
all these camera guys want to leave and go to fucking film and TV.
You're right. You're right.
No, sit him down.
Sometimes heroes can be camera shy too.
Once I heard the flight attendant say, "Can somebody help me?" It was like I just saw black almost.
Was there a mirror? Was he holding up a mirror?
And I just grabbed him and set him down.
The man was taken off the plane by police to both cheers and boos.
It feels like that's mixed messages.
Now these passengers have quite a Hollywood tale to tell.
That was crazy. I didn't expect that to happen. Like, you never really think that would happen to you until it happens. It's
I
like,
just never thought it'd be a white guy.
Hey, ma'am, if I may.
Yes.
Literally nothing happened to you. This was between homeboy and the black guy that held him down.
And it was even barely that. It was just kind of the black guy manhandling him.
You're like the person that like the day after 9/11 you keep talking about how it could have been you, and it turns out you had a flight out of Cleveland like the week before. It was never like the week before.
Sorry about that.
It was never going to be you. Calm down.
Stupid Brave browser.
a movie thing, you know? I was like, wow.
So not exactly a happy ending, but an ending in LA, and they will take that, albeit much delayed. So the linebacker in 17C, it turns out he wasn't a linebacker. He played high school at Jordan High in Watts. He was a defensive end and a tight end, a mountain of a man who came up.
Who cares?
Yeah. Also, can we stop giving people reading people's credits from high school?
Yeah.
Was he just disappointed that the black man didn't play football professionally?
Yeah. Sly Lego says, because of Nightwave, every time I hear Sabrina Carpenter, I think about how Aaron Emholt sucks.
That's Ryan Harkness's fault, not my fault.
We have an update on the guy with the air horn we played yesterday.
Oh, yeah.
And we have breaking news tonight involving this neighborhood nightmare playing out in Van Nuys. New video tonight showing the man responsible for blaring horns and sirens being taken into custody. It's a saga we've been following for 2 days, and tonight the LAPD is taking action. Eyewitness News reporter Tim Caputo live in that neighborhood with the new video and the latest information.
You know what they did? Because they said they had to be there when the noise was playing. They
probably
probably
set
had
up
an
a
unmarked,
car.
an
Yeah.
unmarked car, guaranteed.
Tim.
And Mark, I'll pause for a second because you could literally hear crickets.
How funny would that be? He had like a dead man switch set up so that if he goes to jail or he can't get to a computer, it starts going
And it
off.
bypasses his breaker. It's into the city's main power
That would
line.
be hilarious.
Out here tonight, residents of this neighborhood will sleep easy this evening, both literally and figuratively, as the man who lives in this house here behind me that has been blasting loud noises through the streets is in jail tonight.
Are we going through the same thing again? Tell me! Tell me!
His arrest nearly as loud as the blaring horns that brought
No, that wasn't
not even close.
LAPD here in the first place.
He was just yelling right away. So we're like, oh, there's no missing that when he's yelling and screaming. Hear that from a mile away.
Gary Boyanzian taken into custody Wednesday night after months of countless complaints from his neighbors for this. Deafening train horns that were placed high on a tree in his backyard. And if it wasn't the horn, it was his house alarm, also intentionally set off.
Bro, what an asshole.
LAPD says they've responded to his home on
Yeah,
Peach
this
Avenue
guy
in
sucks on so many levels, bro.
Van Nuys more than 5 times, and this morning gave him an administrative citation. But it clearly turned criminal. Boyadzian left for several hours, and when he returned, police were nearby, watching and listening.
He came out and thought everything was over, so he went out and watered his lawn, and a couple of the plainclothes vehicles just pulled up real quick and snatched him on the lawn. And he was yelling and screaming and resisting arrest, and he was screaming.
Didn't he say he wanted their attention?
Yeah, well, he got it.
I mean, in the car, you could hear the car as it went down the street, could hear him screaming.
Boyanzian was taken away, but the horns haven't been taken down yet. But with no one home to set them off, at least it'll be quiet tonight.
The neighborhood's a huge relief. We know we're not going to hear that horn, and it's disrupting no matter what you're doing.
He's going to do it as soon as he gets out again.
Earlier today, when we asked him why he sounds off the alarms, he unleashed an unsubstantiated story about the mafia trying to kill him and LAPD assisting in the plot.
So he's mentally ill.
The neighbors we spoke to say you have mental health problems.
They have mental health problems.
Oh, good comeback.
I mean, you did burn them.
Nice.
They're rubber. You're rubber and they're glue, brother.
Problem. He wants to kill me. My life is in danger.
Okay, they're
If they don't
using
wanna...
the actual horn
Okay,
sound.
you know what? I
That
think
is
you're right
fine.
about all these people want to be in TV. I think you're 100% about these editors.
Yeah, because you're getting paid dick at these
I know.
fucking
Have fun.
local
You might as
news
well have fun.
stations. Yeah, make a sizzle reel. You're getting an opportunity to use their equipment, and you can make a sizzle reel and get the fuck out of there, dude.
Problem.
LAPD hasn't said what they've charged him with just yet, but for neighbors it's moot because
he's been charged with being kind of a jerk.
For the moment,
and that last name is Armenian. He's Armenian.
Silence never sounded so good.
Finally. Yeah, so now we can relax and just live our lives the best way we can.
You're
It is
back.
unclear at this point how long he will be detained. His family members are actually still here right now, including his mother. She's been here most of the evening. I tried to talk to them.
She could do the funniest thing ever.
Oh my God, she does have a
She
chance to
could
do
do
the funniest thing right
the
now.
funniest thing
Oh my God.
ever.
That would be legendary.
I'm blowing the horns in solidarity for my son.
I'm doing a 12-horn salute.
What I would do is I would go in the house, flip the switch on, and when the cops come, go, I was trying to figure out how to turn it off and take it
I'm
down.
so sorry.
I was trying to shut it down.
Virginia State Police are now
switch.
investigating Centerville High School over allegations that school officials paid for at least 2 minors to have an abortion without
fucking what?
Without telling their parents.
What?
Want to get out the
That's highly illegal, right? That has to be.
Stephanie
Depends on
Ramirez.
the
She
state.
Virginia?
Oh,
is at the school. Stephanie, when did all of this happen?
Whoa, wait, Virginia?
Yeah.
Oh, this is super duper illegal.
Okay.
Marissa, first, just want to note if you hear anything, that's because band
Fuck! Christ.
practice is
Can't
going on
escape it.
behind us. But these are right now just allegations, very serious ones that were believed to have
And by the way, I know nothing about him, but I believe it.
taken place about 4 years ago involving Centerville High School behind me here. Now, the school's superintendent, Dr. Michelle Reed, she did previously tell Fox 5 they have serious questions about these allegations that must be answered, and that at no time would the situation as described in these allegations from back in 2021 be accepted in Fairfax County Public Schools. Virginia Governor Glenn Youngkin, he announced yesterday that he directed Virginia State Police to open a full criminal investigation, deeply concerned with not just the allegations that Fairfax County Public School officials may have arranged for minors, at least 2 minors, to get abortions without parental consent, but that public funds may have been used to pay for this.
Yo! Yeah, now, as Virgie said, super duper illegal.
Yeah, you're not allowed to use public
Yeah.
funds for abortions. That's like completely not allowed.
See,
Also
for those
concerned-
of you who don't know about Virginia politics, fucking Glenn Youngkin literally ran on fucking with Fairfax and Loudoun County school system.
This is what now they're getting it.
School administrators knew about it. The very serious allegations appearing to have come to light last week when they were shared in a report by an independent outlet that named the officials allegedly
Virginia High
involved.
School.
It also said that at least one of the students was 17 years old at the time. The FCPS, they do have a policy on students who may...
You know the first thing I'm thinking? Why they paid for these for real?
Because they knocked up the student?
Yes. I am starting to think that somebody in that school was covering their tracks.
It was either somebody banging a kid or it happened on school grounds.
Or somebody got
Yeah,
pregnant
that
on
too,
school
yeah.
grounds. Yep, you're right.
May be dealing with pregnancy. It says the counselor should make every effort to encourage students to share this information with their parents or their guardians, and that in no case should personnel agree to keep this kind of sensitive information confidential. Different sites like Planned Parenthood
Really? Your B-roll is still them with mask on?
Yeah.
say Virginia law requires those under 18 to have parental or guardian permission, or a judge can excuse those requirements when it comes to an abortion. A colleague was speaking with parents right after the announcement yesterday by the governor, and the parents say they want to know more from this investigation, but did have some quick thoughts to share.
I definitely think that's crossed the line, paying for monies for something that
You think so, Sharon?
a child is inappropriate.
It does sound kind of odd to take school funds.
Kind of
if
odd?
they were definitely invested with the student and felt the student had some case, maybe there's something going on at home, that you would think they would use their own
Yeah, Donna O'Brien.
funds or find some other way, but they would not use school funds. Certainly it does
Wait,
sound
what did he say? What did he say? Hold on.
felt the student had some case, maybe there's something going on at home, that you would think they would use their own funds or find some other way, but they would not use school funds.
No. You can't even use your own funds.
No, it's very highly still illegal.
Certainly it does sound wrong.
The SCP,
Nailed it.
superintendent also said that they were working on having an independent investigator look into the matter. Virginia State Police are asking anyone with any possible information.
It's going to be more than two. Two are the two that have come out so far. It's going to be more than two. There's no way. This next story is fucking hilarious.
Woman says she was shot in Chicago by a stolen gun, and now she wants the city to take ownership.
Tia Ewing is joining us in the studio with more on this new
Not a stolen gun. Wait till you hear.
lawsuit. Tia.
Terrence, we had actually heard about this being the case, right? But we're learning more about it. What's most shocking about this lawsuit is that it names a police officer who was recently killed. Lawyers for Tawanda Willingham say she was shot last August in Auburn Gresham. The weapon used in the shooting had been turned in at a police gun buyback at.
Yo, what?
It was a gun that they turned. You know they do the gun
Yeah,
buybacks. in
yeah,
Chicago?
obviously,
Yeah. They stole the gun from the buyback program and killed somebody.
St. Sabina Church months before. But between the church and the police station, which are literally a few blocks apart, the 45 caliber Glock 21 went missing.
Went missing? Is that what happened? Or maybe the volunteers were selling some of them because these
It was not found until November of 2024.
How was it
and
found?
ballistics linked it to Willingham's shooting and at least two others. It turned up in the hands of a 16-year-old boy. Fox
These gun buyback programs are great.
32 Chicago has the lawsuit in our hands right now. We know the lawsuit was filed this week, and it mentions Officer Crystal Rivera, who died in June from friendly fire. Her name was on the inventory records, but she was cleared during an internal investigation.
Everybody in this story got shot by a firearm that a cop was fucking in charge of.
That is so fucking crazy.
That is.
But no, how funny is it too that they're like, yeah, but this also was a cop that may have stolen a gun. Oh, that cop also was shot to death. Like this whole city is just.
All right, let's.
We went to go question more witnesses. Turned out they were also shot to death.
Let me try to do a read today. And see
We're
if it
starting
works.
to think we have a problem here in Chicago.
Let's see if this works. The action cannot be completed. Reach your maximum number of reads allowed for your current stream. Great. It's happening again. I can't do reads.
Again or still?
Still.
Guys, revengeofthesys.locals.com.
Can you do that if you don't mind,
Sign
please?
up for us and get our premium shows, get our archive of shows. You know the drill by now. Patreon.com/We're Not Sorry. If you're not a fan of locals, you got two choices. Either way, it's $7 a month, and it's how we survive on this program and how we keep doing what we do and what have you.
Sorry, guys. Yeah, if you sign up, you really appreciate it because you can see we're getting some issues. We'll be right back. Stay where you're at.
Tonight, I'm going to read you Charlie and the Chocolate Factory. It was my favorite book when I was a kid. Mr. and Mrs. Bucket have a small boy named Charlie, who, by the way, is trans, not that it matters. He/his grandparents all sleep on the same cruelty-free mattress because they are otherwise unhoused. What the hell? Where's the Chalamet, Bri? Get to the Chalamet! The Gobstoppers are vegan? After falling in the chocolate river, Augustus Gloop apologizes for doing blackface? Why did they change all this stuff? My God, this is the worst day since 9/11. Hey guys, we're out of dry food.
Brian, they just knocked down the World Trade Centers.
Oh. Did they also knock down the Petco?
That's such a good joint. Second hour, guys. ROTC, thank you for staying with us. We do appreciate it. If you signed up, we do appreciate that too. Patreon.com/We're Not Sorry. RevengeOfTheSith.Locals.com. Go check us out over there, guys. $7 a month. It's not a lot of money. And listen, I know most people even have the money and wouldn't even care. And I know a lot of people are probably like me, where they're like, I'm just lazy, you know? But guys, you really would be helping us out if you like what we do. I mean, we've been doing this for now, how many years now?
Too long?
Since 2017, we've been doing this. That's how long we've been doing this. So we've been here for a while. If you enjoy this and you're new here,
we got to grift hard. We got to learn how to grift. We're not good at this.
Oh, do me a favor, guys. I'm learning. In the comments section of you later on, if you're watching the replay on the Rumble video or the YouTube video, can you do me a favor? Leave a comment. Tell me when you found the show and like what was the bit.
He's doing market research.
I'm actually doing market research. So if you wouldn't mind.
And we also want to know how many people in your household and what your household and individual incomes are.
Also, social security number would be great. And last 4 digits of your credit card. Thank you.
Also, can I hold a couple dollars?
Oh, yeah. Cool. Thanks. He's not going to give it back.
No.
Here we go.
Have you been dying to ride Test Track at Disney World's Epcot, but you weren't sure if you'd fit? Hey, everybody.
Nope. Never happened to me.
I love it. I weren't sure if you fit. I've never, listen, ma'am, as a fat guy, it's never happened. Never once has it ever happened.
Everyone, we're plus-size park hoppers, and we range in sizes from 2X to 5X.
There's no way all three of them could sit next to each other. I do not buy it. That's not going to happen. It's only going to be 2 a row. Ma'am, Stephanie, I would love to see you try to sit down in a Corvette.
In any kind of, in any kind of like low-down sports car, it would be funny.
Because even if you're in shape, it's hard.
You could be in shape and short and still have trouble getting in and out of those cars.
If you like this video and follow us from our plus-size
She likes
Disney
her favorite. Take it out. Her favorite model Lamborghini's Alfredo.
The Lamborghini Alfredo.
The Lamborghini Alfredo with chicken.
They didn't have, they had a gluten-free Porsche option.
Could you imagine she's like going like the park hoppers are blowing up, and sadly they will be rich before we ever are. But imagine if the fucking park hoppers like are in that level where they can buy supercars, and she's just shopping for a Lamborghini, but all the names of them are just making her hungry.
Oh man!
Oh my God, Murano sounds so good right now.
Oh man! I have a Maserati tiramisu.
She's like, how about this? They're like, buy a nice classic and old school model. How about a Ferrari Testarossa? And she's like, oh my God, how good would some Testarossa be right now?
Oh, it'd be delicious. This is the cute
You're
one.
fat.
From our plus-size Disney tips and tricks. Test Track is a thrilling ride that takes you...
No, it's
And
not.
you know, Stephanie's the popular one, so eventually, like, because, you know, they all book these rooms and shit and these places all together.
Well, I think they book too much rooms, yes.
But I'm just saying, they book their little trips together and they all hang out and, like, do their little content together. But now, you know, like, later on, like, in between content, they're hanging out less and less. And now, like, Stephanie's probably got some guy just smashing in her room, and they got to listen to her getting her fuck on. While they're all just hanging out trying to pick out what mouse ears to wear tomorrow.
And then her date's going outside and making the whole room smell like menthols because he's smoking Newports on the balcony.
Deflected, of course.
Yeah.
Her fucking probably sounds like shipping a hippo.
Yeah.
She's going to be like, so we're staying at the Swan and Dolphin, and this is my room. And in the background, you can see, like, blunt guts in the ashtray and stuff.
Hell yeah.
Game rappers.
fucking. size 15 Jordans on the floor.
Hell yeah, dude. Oh, hell yeah.
Thrilling ride that takes you through a series of vehicle tests, ending with an open-air joyride reaching up to 65 miles per hour. If you use a wheelchair or ECV, you are able to bring them through the queue, but you must transfer into the ride vehicle. The ride vehicle is a car with 2 rows.
What about like for fat people? Is it like in a cargo van? Do they put you in the back of a U-Haul?
Of seats with a small divider bar separating each seat. To board the ride, you will have to step down onto the seat.
Oh, there's a small step.
Enough. You know what? Guess what?
But shut
Forget
down
it.
the ride. I'm calling the ADA.
No, then I won't even do it.
No, I won't do it. If I have to take a step down, it's not worth it.
And then down onto the floor as well. The safety mechanism for the seats on either side is a traditional.
By the way, the funny thing is as much as we make fun of the park sloppers now, as I'm getting old, like, too much of this in one day, and I would be complaining.
My sciatic is a mess.
You know what I mean? Like, I could do this for maybe 4 or 5 rides, and then I'd be like, all right, enough climbing in and out of shit. I don't want to climb in and out of no more shit.
Seatbelt, much like the ones you use in a car. For the middle seat, there is a lap.
Can you imagine being that poor man that had to sit all the way at the end next to her?
The middle seat, there is a lap seatbelt only. If you think you might have a difficult time buckling your seatbelt, we recommend pulling the belt out and buckling before you sit down.
How about...
Don't touch the car, Fatso. I don't want you to get any pizza grease on it.
I had to stop myself.
Hey, why does that Corvette have a sidecar?
Yeah, that's what it looks like. Also, it's just something hilarious? Like, because when you think about all the social media and the influencers that push, like, the supercars, and you see these, like, fucking gorgeous, like, international models, like, with these, like, Bugattis, and then, like, these... When you think about it, right, this is the perfect, like, summary of, like, the Corvette in that world. Like, if you were to take this image... And put it up next to like Bugatti, and it's like these beautiful models, the Mercedes G-Wagon, and it's these hot women, the Corvette.
Yep.
This is their model.
It's about right. You know what, man? You say whatever you want, but this is what like 90% of servicemen come home to.
Yep.
A fat woman and an overpriced Chevy.
Once you're seated, you can feed the slack back
And
into
you
the
know
belt.
this bitch can't even cook, too.
No.
You know she can't cook.
Yo,
dude.
there is a... No. You're not kidding. There is actually an epidemic in this country of fat ain't shit bitches that can't even cook.
At all. I mean, can't even like microwave a meal. They're fucking they live off DoorDash.
At least the fat Consuelas of old. I mean, you knew at least like the
They know how to cook.
Yeah, and you knew like the guy at work that was going home to that. You're like, homie's gonna eat like the best dinner.
It's going to be lasagna again. It's going to be awesome.
It's gonna be an 18-course meal.
Let's go.
You know what I mean?
This ride can get pretty jerky, but Deanna usually gets
Oh, great jerky. Now she's hungry again.
motion sick and did not have a problem
Hi, Stephanie.
with this ride. Getting out of this ride can be difficult because you have to be able to lift yourself up out of a low-seated position.
You mean a car? Getting out of a car? Are you referring to getting out of a car?
Those of us sizes 2X through 4X are able to ride this comfortably. We hope that these
What happened to 5X?
tips help and that you enjoy the ride.
I
Have you
won't.
been-
I won't. Not if I have to sit next to one of you guys. I would hate the ride. It'd be the worst ride I've ever been on.
It would literally be one of those times where I'd go, you just let them go ahead. I'll get on the next one. You know?
All right, so this is the Brooke Hogan thing. I pretty much have it at the timestamp. Anything we need to set up or?
Yeah, so Hulk Hogan died.
What?
I know. I knew I was going to shatter your entire life right now with that news.
But the Patriot's fine, right?
He's famously dead.
Oh, no. Remember when he came back as the Patriot with the
no,
mask?
he came back as Mr. America.
Sorry, Mr. America. God damn, the Patriot was
How
same,
dare
same
you
outfit.
disrespect Del Wilkes,
I
a.k.a.
apologize.
the Patriot.
By the way, him being compared to Hulk
Who was
Hogan is
the worst
not
enemy
disrespectful,
of Bret
okay?
Hart ever.
No, the worst enemy of Bret Hart's his mouth.
No, actually, it was that. Remember that Japanese guy?
You know what Bret Hart never brings up? Goldberg ending his career.
Oh my God! Did you hear about SummerSlam?
No.
So they invited Bret Hart as a special legend guest at SummerSlam, and then when he got there, they're like, "We don't have any seats for you." Because it's, TKO now. It's a bigger... They got celebrities.
Oh.
They're like, yeah, we got real celebrities here.
Sorry, Goldberg's wrestling tonight.
So Hulk Hogan died. And obviously this Bubba the Love Sponge and Hulk had a bit of a falling out and never really
It's a good way to
made up
say
with
it.
each other. And Brooke was also not very famously not in touch with her dad towards the end of his life. So she called into Bubba's show after Hulk died, and they started telling each other shit from the past. And I skipped to the part where this
And
is wild.
I
If you
skipped
ever
to the
doubt
part
that
where-
fucking,
sorry.
if you ever doubt that Hulk Hogan is a kind of a piece of shit, this story will lock it in for you.
All right, let's go.
And again, there's probably
the 35, whatever. Yeah, okay.
5 people in the world that knows this information, and you're not one of them. And so, do you remember how much that made Christmas suck, and how you were just blown away that inside of your Christmas present was a letter saying we're terminating you, or something to the effect of getting rid of you? Do you
Her
know
record company. This is about a record company. Yeah.
It was in a Christmas present, though?
Yes.
that your dad is the one that wrote that letter?
What? Wait.
Wait for it.
What?
I was right because you said what, and I'm like, no, you let her do it. Yeah.
Okay, quick for people that might not know. Brooke Hogan did have a music career, and it was actually a central part of Hogan Knows Best, right?
It was one of those, like, in the aughts, they had, like, you get a package deal. It was like reality show.
And they give you a shot. They give you a shot for like an album. Yeah.
So Hogan had actually paid a lot of money of his own money to sink into her music career in the early days. And so what happened was these people that Hogan hooked up with, these business guys, had this deal with Hogan, whatever. He wanted to pull the money out of the record deal with her and invested in getting Paul White, the Giant, the Big Show.
The Big Show.
As a boxer.
Which is
in
insane.
a boxing career. When he was already like out of shape and in his 40s.
That didn't come from Sobey. That came from your father. Because he was trying to blow up your Sobey deal. Because he wanted to sign Paul White to a boxing contract and do all this other stuff with Cecil, whatever the guy's name is, Cecil, whatever. And he came to me when he was crafting the letter and told me about it, and we didn't, I wouldn't say we didn't talk, but I just said, Terry, you can't do that to Sobey. You can't do that to Cecil. You can't do that to these people. You got to let them, if you don't want her to work there anymore, you got to do it in conjunction with them. You can't play them. And well, let me ask you a question. Am I correct? Did that happen?
Well, I just reconnected with Sobey, actually.
That means yes, it happened.
And went over. I was talking to, his name's Unique, but he went by Stax back in the day, and that was the guy that my dad was talking about on X tape.
Yeah.
I just reconnected with him, and I told him the story, and I said, I was so upset, and the same night I walked into the Forge in Miami, and I went with Amber Ridinger. And I was like,
I think that's
really
pretty much.
upset. I was crying.
At this point, it's
That's
she's gonna
fucking
bark.
nuts.
Yeah, I just thought that was a weird tidbit. So Bubba apparently helped like Hulk write this letter when she was a teenager, like a fake letter saying that the label was dropping her. Yeah, he was like, dude, I'm telling you, now that he's dead, I think there's gonna be a lot of these tidbits dropping. I think you're gonna find out like he's not a good dude.
Let me just show you what you missed out on, Mersh. Can I show you what you missed out on? Let me show you the time we knew Laura Loomer.
Lovely American women here. We know you're hungry. I want to tell you, for
Shout out Pat Dixon.
Cannibal Cop dating game, you were our first choice.
Thank you.
So, tell us about yourself, Gil. What do you like to do?
I love going out. I love enjoying life, especially now that I've been exonerated. I have a whole new appreciation.
Yeah, I love any sentence that starts with, now that I've been exonerated.
Yeah.
You came to the right place. Get back to normal life. Cannibal Cop dating game.
Match.com want me, so glad you stepped up to the
bill. Compound meat. It's over here making her.
There she is, right in the middle. Remember her?
Jesus.
Remember Loomer?
When is this from?
Really bad. Old.
Her Compound Media debut. The former Miss Orange Juice from Tallahassee, Florida. Laura Loomer. Hi, Laura.
Who dug this up?
Somebody found it. She was on some sort of weird dating game then on Compound, like early Compound.
Yeah, this is Pat Dixon's show.
Tell us about yourself, Laura. What do you like to do?
I love politics.
Yeah?
I love
No
Donald
shit.
Trump. Just having a good time.
What a weird, even back then, what an
What
empty,
a weird
life.
person
Like,
you are, Laura. Loyal Loomer.
What if,
right
what
there.
if she ends up like whacking him?
Oh no, whacking him off more likely.
Then the prophecy is complete.
Yeah.
I like fine dining.
You're not a vegetarian, are you?
No, I like meat. You know, lots of meat, lots of protein.
All right, next question.
That's her trying to be sexy, by the way.
Mhm.
What you saw was that's Laura Loomer, as sexy as she could get. Okay.
Yeah.
Sorry, guys. I don't mean to turn all the boys on in the chat.
I never knew she was on Dixon's show. That's very funny.
Hungry, but I'm not sure what I want. Would you say you're most like a spicy enchilada, a zesty sauce, or a good old-fashioned beef curtain sandwich with cheddar?
Wet bread.
Let's start with Bachelorette number 2.
It would be a zesty sauce because I would hit the spot, but then I would have you coming back for more later.
Saucy.
What the fuck is
Like-
that even?
Bro,
Like
Laura
dog
Loomer
yogurt.
talking sexy's awesome.
Really awkward.
There too. Recessed and slumped.
You
This
be
is
the
exactly
yogurt,
how-
I'll be the
That's how
dog.
we like it.
Yeah. You be the yogurt, I'll be the dog.
A really
Dog
wet sauce.
yogurt.
Oh, what did she say? What did she say? Oh, no. Sorry, I don't want to play. No, I click it up so we don't miss it.
That's just exactly how. That's how we like it.
And it would be a really wet sauce.
Yeah, sauces are wet. You
She's
stupid
referring to her
bitch.
pussy
Gross.
juice,
But
Virgie.
that's what makes it so funny. It's so trying to awkwardly shoehorn something about being wet when it's already about sauce is very funny.
God, she's the worst.
She's literally retarded, bro.
Yeah, why are you trying to shoehorn something wet into the conversation? What are you, feeding your dog yogurt? I'm gonna just keep saying it.
Not gonna stop.
Hey, what are you, some kind of dog yogurt feeder or something?
Yeah, what are you
It's the
doing with your
word.
dog yogurt?
Why is the dog wet?
I think you know why the dog's wet.
Oh.
I don't want to.
Well, now you know. Too bad. Now you're thinking about it.
Well, a loud party at a senior apartment building in Detroit ends in gunfire.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
People were shot, and there's a twist.
It's a
Yeah,
scene.
there's more of a twist?
Yes, get ready.
Yeah, one of those seniors actually tackled
It
the
was a senior love triangle.
alleged gunman, but he is not the one in jail. Fox 2's Charlie Langton joins us live in studio. This is a very
sexy story.
By the way, that is exactly how the black main anchor on a news thing in Detroit would dress.
Yeah.
bizarre sounding case.
I tell you, and it changes from day to day. I think I just had to redo the whole script because something just changed just a couple of minutes ago. Let me explain
All right,
real quick
hey,
what's
whoa,
going
whoa, 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 Charlie, breathe.
Relax.
Come on, bro. This ain't your first rodeo.
on here. Here's what we know for sure. Yes,
This guy
last
loves
night-
his job.
Yeah, you were at this station when they were just converted from color TV, so relax.
And when they started letting coloreds in the TV
yeah.
studio.
And I bet you're really happy about that anchor.
Sheraton Plaza Senior Citizen Complex. It's on Jefferson.
A shooting at a senior citizen complex. Was it muskets?
There was a shooting. 4 people were shot. They're in stable condition today, and that's a good thing. But police said originally that it was a loud party at a barbecue. That is
I think I know what kind of senior facility this was. A government-run
Of
senior
course, yeah.
facility.
is not true. The residents
yeah.
that I talked to today.
It is going to be
as well-
weird, right? Like, as we get crazier old people and more thuggish old people.
Which is kind of cool.
Like, that's going to get crazy.
It's going to be pretty cool.
well
It's
as
gonna
the
get-
family
yeah,
members
it's
say,
gonna be a
it
problem.
really, the shooting had to do with a love triangle
Calm down.
at the senior complex. Just take
Yeah,
it.
they have sex, dude.
Yeah, they probably have more sex because they're just hanging out on a fixed income all day. They're bored. They're basically just like young people on welfare.
Welfare. Welfare never changes.
Detroit police originally said that the 4 people that were shot Monday night at the Sheraton Plaza Senior Citizen Apartments on Jefferson was due to a loud barbecue, but that doesn't seem to be the case.
Yeah, 6 years. I know everybody. I know what's going on.
I know all the buzzwords. When I hear people shot and loud barbecue in the same sentence, I mean, I can get a picture for what happened.
Knows a lot, and he was at the shooting Monday night. So what was the reason for the shooting?
Love triangle. He said he's gonna kill him, and that's what he said he's gonna do.
These are 60 and 7-year-old people.
Yeah.
According to many residents, Reginald and the daughter of the Love Focus, the shooter was upset that Johnny, a 65-year-old woman, was dating a new man in a wheelchair and in his 70s.
That's awesome, though, man. Pimping.
Monday night, the shooter, in his early 70s, took a
I'm dating him because he got better benefits from the government because he's handicapped.
gun and shot Johnny's new boyfriend.
Oh, okay.
Hell yeah.
and 2 others. And when the shooter was tackled to the ground, he dropped the gun, which was picked up by Johnny, who then shot the shooter in self-defense.
This guy loves telling this story.
You didn't go to that barbecue, did you?
No, I won't mess around.
Reginald, is this up in here?
Right here.
But I wanted to see where the shooting took place, so Reginald took me to the back of the apartment complex
Where I was
the
shot.
Barbecue was supposed to have taken place. Guys, are you guys that rowdy?
No, it's grown folks over here. This senior citizens.
Yeah.
All right, this is where we supposed to retire.
Yeah.
We supposed to have a good time.
Yeah.
Drink our daiquiris.
Yeah, because when I think of daiquiris, I think of Detroit.
Total 4 people were shot. All are in stable condition as of Tuesday. You afraid to go to these barbecues?
Yeah.
But that's not all.
Yes, sir.
Are there other love triangles in this place?
Well, it's a whole lot of things going on over
Okay, I actually kind of like this dude. Oh yeah, they fucking.
Yeah, they some freaks.
A lot of things. I'm surprised it's the first time y'all came, right?
Lot more. Stay tuned, as they say in the business. All right, a couple of updates over here.
Your business?
Prosecutor has not weighed in. Now, listen, this is still a shooting, and you can't do that, whether it's loud music, a barbecue, or a love triangle. It doesn't matter what it is. You can't use your gun. So likely the prosecutor will weigh in. That has not happened before. So I do expect some criminal charges. All 4 people that were shot are in stable condition. They will survive.
So any
that's a good thing.
self-defense in this or no?
Well, the police say that there is self-defense because of Johnny, the love interest here, shot her ex-boyfriend because the old boyfriend shot and wanted to shoot the new boyfriend.
Need a
Got it?
diagram. Need a diagram.
You
They
do
gotta
need a
figure
little
this out.
Yeah, that's why I got this job on you, though, you crazy old fuck. You fucking weirdo.
Weird ass motherfucker.
Yeah, what are you even doing here, dude? All right. Where Brooklyn at? Where Brooklyn at?
Moms are calling for action as teens continue terrorizing a park, Malik Playground. News 12's Mike Lamort has the exclusive video of that reckless behavior.
It's chaos on wheels.
They're terrifying people.
Locals in Sheepshead Bay fear for their children's safety as teens on mopeds and bikes ram into
Sheepshead
people.
Bay?
I don't know. Where's that at? I don't know what that is.
Yeah, I mean, it used to be a nice part of Brooklyn.
Launching drive-by water balloon attacks on bystanders.
It's an issue. Whenever I'm working out, I see the kids throwing water balloons at the cars passing by or the trucks.
Like you can I'm sorry, can you just go back to the guy for a second? Like you can see in the background, right, with the trees and stuff.
Yeah.
It's one of the parts of Brooklyn that historically was not shitty. Even when Brooklyn was really shitty, like even where Brooklyn at, where Sheepshead Bay was one of those parts where you're like, ooh, you live in Sheepshead Bay.
Or the trucks.
Since June 1st, the NYPD has responded to 13 calls reporting water balloons thrown at Millette Playground.
Well, I mean,
It makes an explosion. My son is terrified.
During the day,
water
the park is
calm down.
Calm. Toddlers play freely until night falls and teens take over on mopeds.
I run after my son, afraid that they will hit him, and it could be really bad.
Here at Millette Playground, the use of bikes and mopeds, well, it's actually prohibited.
We cannot have bikes in here. There's a sign right outside.
Councilwoman
okay.
Ina Vernikov joined NYPD officers at the park yesterday to enforce the no biking policy. But local moms say that doesn't stop the chaos.
With the moment the cops leave, help.
Okay, I have an idea. Have you guys tried having a really long stick?
Yeah.
Because I feel like we could solve a lot of problems. It's just like a stick placed in the right area.
Well, hear me out on this. How about we start with mass deportations and see what happens?
Okay. Well, I got something for you, Mersh. We got a Mersh story.
I don't know. I don't want it to be a black cat boyfriend summer, I don't think.
Okay. Well, I mean, you're engaged. I'm married, so we don't have to deal with it.
Yeah, but we watch our friends when we go through it or see
True.
TV shows and stuff.
True.
It's the opposite of the sunny, eager golden retriever boyfriend that you've heard of before, which is more my type, I have to say. But we're going to be learning more about it because you might have heard of this black cat boyfriend trend going on TikTok right now. It's kind of
I've seen black boyfriend trends.
moody, mysterious, maybe a little emotionally unavailable.
Ooh, Mersh, you sound like a black cat boyfriend. Actually, we're really thinking about it. You're a human clearance.
Also,
somebody you should avoid.
Is maybe, I guess, but we're going to break it down. Well, I'm not. Amy Morin is. She's a best-selling author and psychotherapist here to unpack the psychology behind the black cat boyfriend Summer. Amy, what does this mean? I think I know, but really I think you're the person.
It doesn't mean
to really
anything.
let us
You're
know.
just dumb bitches, and you keep making
traditional
labels for stupid
on
things.
sitcoms and the conversations and the things that we
They
see
used
in
to
movies.
call them
We have-
fixer-uppers.
Yeah.
No, but like, you know, these bitches every fucking season now. It's like, ooh, it's tuna club sandwich autumn. What? Yeah, all autumn we eat tuna club sandwiches. It's just stop.
No,
You
it's just-
bitches
dude,
are so
everything
ridiculous.
women redefine everything so that
Women
women don't seem like an asshole, right? What's going on right now is they're like, all of her friends are like, you're dating a piece of shit, and she's going, nope, he's just a black cat boyfriend.
The problem is these dumb whores need to have like rituals and they need to have spirituality, but they refuse to go to church. So we get like Uggo boot fucking spring and fucking black cat, you know. And then and ladies, if you just drop the tarot cards and drop the gimmick months and just go to church, you'll be fine.
He's just saying that because Mercury's in retrograde.
And I'm not your black cat boyfriend. I want a black cat fucking see other people.
talks more about the golden retriever boyfriend, which is the stereotypical, incredibly affectionate, playful, positive
Annoying?
person who's excited to see you, and you know exactly how they feel. Well, lately, the black cat boyfriend's been having a moment on TV. And these are more of the mysterious, independent
Oh
kind of
God,
people.
women!
who
I
might
swear to
even be
God,
descri-
I swear to God, we get it. You've been fingering yourself while watching The Bear. Awesome. Go fuck a line cook. Get over it.
I love
Get it
that.
out of
By
your
that
system.
show is basically that, like, yeah, you know, it's trying to make like every line cook thinks they're fucking that they're fucking Anthony Bourdain. You know what I
Royce,
mean?
I don't just cry when I'm cutting onions.
Yeah. Okay. Fucking shut up. All right. What's soft clubbing?
Well, if you thought the party scene was all about bottle service and 2 a.m. last calls, think again.
A new wave of entertainment is redefining how Gen Z celebrates. It's called soft clubbing. I love
All right. I don't know what soft clubbing is, so let's try to guess. What do we think soft clubbing is?
It's going out to a bar in the midday, having a couple sensible beverages and not getting too fucked up, and being home in time for, I don't know, Lost
or Love Island.
Yeah, that's actually kind of funny. That like as a concept, like soft clubbing, going out sober. Ugh, sounds horrible.
Why go out?
What am I doing?
this, by the way. And the party usually
I'm
gets
sorry. You want me to interact with people out in the world sober? No, thank you.
And also, the music's just as loud. Oh no, that's part of soft clubbing. Is the music's at a reasonable volume?
Right. It's yeah. It's just like a Lisa Loeb.
No, it's still party music, just at a reasonable, like at a hair salon level.
Okay,
Volume-wise.
yeah. Like at a
Yeah, it's not loud where it's annoying, but just loud enough that you go to your friend, you go, "Oh, it's just party rockers in the
Yeah, you know what it is?
house tonight." Nice.
It's the exact volume of the outdoor smoking part of a Miller's Ale House. Yeah, there you go. And then it's just everybody's
Wait,
sober.
Royce, did you bring that up before I even
Yes.
sang it? Oh my fucking God.
How you guys doing tonight? Another round of Coke Zeros? Yes, please.
Yes, thank you. Hey, light on the ice. I don't want to get a cold.
And then you go, thanks, hon, that's really sweet. You lean into your friends, you go, you get the pitcher with no ice, so then they put more Coke in the pitcher. They'll keep refilling it. It's bottomless.
Hey, can you ask them to turn the music down? It's a little loud.
soft clubbing. I love this, by the way. And the party usually gets started in the morning or the afternoon.
One down. That's okay. So we got the early thing.
For our bedtimes, right?
Right? I always party in the afternoon. I'm like, my cutoff's at 5 p.m. Here to tell us more about it is Chicago event curator and host Kevin White. Good morning, Kevin.
All right. So, like, here's the thing. I'm trying to figure out this market of packing clubs during the day because they're empty anyway.
Smart.
Kevin.
Good morning. Good morning. Thank you
All
for
right,
having me.
so here was my idea, right? So like clubbing's usually like in the night, right? But what doesn't happen in the day? Murder and rape.
That's
so
true.
I was thinking, hear me out,
Soft club.
daytime.
Okay, so soft clubbing. What on earth is this? Why are young people doing this?
I think it's more so like people are getting away from like that nightlife aspect and wanting to take back their day and moving with intention. So getting out during the day, whether that's in the morning or like you said, early afternoon, and not, having a hangover at like 1, 2, 3 a.m. So.
Yeah, I like that you mentioned that hangover part because we're starting to see that with the younger generations. Yeah. They're going out sober. So how?
They're doing Galaxy Gas and taking fucking pills.
they're
They're
still
not
hitting
sober.
vapes.
Shut the fuck up. Oh, they're not sober. They might not be drinking booze, but they're zooted out of their minds. Do not pretend like they're out there sober.
Was that changing the vibes?
I think the vibes are still there. It's more so being about like intentional. So that's why you're seeing like the rise of DJs and coffee shops. So people want to.
I hate DJs in coffee shop. When I go to a coffee shop, I want it to be really quiet, kind of chill music. I want to be able to sit down, and if I'm there with someone, be able to hear them clearly. I don't need a DJ in a coffee shop.
No.
And you know where else I don't need DJs? In a steakhouse, STK. Do you fucking hear me?
Yeah, that would have driven me fucking nuts. When I used to hang at King Corona in Ybor, because that was my quiet spot.
Right, you want to just chill.
There was two things you went there for. They added like a nice whiskey selection later, but at first
nice.
it was just beer and wine, really good coffee and espresso and all that shit, and really good cigars, like hand-picked cigars. But that was a place that was meant for you to go, and it was like, that's what you heard, just people very hushed talking. If I went in there one day and all of a sudden some dude just showed up and started plugging in
I'd be
fucking
like, I'm
turntables
leaving.
and
I'm
shit,
leaving.
I'd be like, I'm so pissed.
Find their community and meet people, but not so much around that alcohol
They already have
aspect.
those places. We didn't need a name for it.
Okay, so we're not doing alcohol. Are they doing other recreational things?
Heroin.
Wow, I like the Merch jumped right to heroin, immediately to heroin.
Duh, that's why it's so chill.
That's okay.
I don't know. I want to hear him out.
Yeah.
Well, obviously you want to hear them out, Virgie. Virgie has a vested interest.
Like gummies or things.
So I don't know about
You know what I mean?
Honey, I didn't relapse. I learned about something on the show today called soft clubbing, okay? So what that means is I'm going to do heroin and hang out at a Starbucks. Cool? All right. You got the kids. I'm out.
I don't know about that. I think like the alcohol percentages is dropping, but it's more so like being able to meet people around things that maybe like coffee or maybe just even.
No, excuse me. No, they asked you a question and you didn't even answer it honestly. We're going to answer it honestly. Yes, Gen Zers are drinking less. Absolutely. Because they're on more other drugs.
That is it.
Yeah.
The idea of soft clubbing is just doing your daily errands.
But think about this. Yes, think about this, Mersh. When we were like that age, we didn't have the luxury of Adderall. You had Ritalin if you were fucking lucky. All these kids are on fucking Adderall. All of them.
High as a kite.
Right? And we didn't have weed vapes back then. We had to like smoke weed and we smelled like it. So obviously we
Yeah.
couldn't be like it's in a club going, oh, thank God.
And they were
Yeah.
mids that smelled terrible.
Oh my God.
Like-
It was dude, old weed was the smelliest and also the worst.
It was gross.
Like it
Literal
smelled
dog.
so much and it was terrible. And then you're hitting a bowl and then a seed pops because you didn't pull it out. Oh, it's the worst.
Goes off like a grenade.
Yeah.
Water, like people want to get around people, but not in that area of like
We're
a
staying
midnight
sober.
1, 2, 3, 4 a.m.
Yeah.
And what does that do for just the aspect of communication? Because you're now sober, you're not.
Yeah, you're not going to get laid. Let me tell you something else about soft clubbing. That's really good that you're calling it that because that's what you're going to stay. Okay? Because women are all. Ladies, cover your ears. Women, I'll give them a second. Women are all whores, right? But women don't want people to think they're whores. So women need an excuse to be whores. And if you remove the alcohol aspect, they don't have like, oh my God, I can't believe I slept with that guy. You took that away. Soft clubbing means, how about this? Go for a walk in a park at that point. What are we doing? You know?
Super tired. How does that maybe form better conversations?
Yeah, it's more intentional. So you're seeing a lot of different event organizers throughout the country, but more
Oh
so.
yeah, I go soft clubbing, but I get drunk in my car.
That would be the way to go. I've done that before.
A bunch of people do that when booze is expensive. Of course.
In Chicago as well, creating different groups that are centered around.
Yeah, or like when I went to like EDC, I was fucked up when I got there. I didn't get fucked up there.
Also, whenever I worked at strip clubs that weren't allowed to serve alcohol legally, like, I believe it or not, I still, I'm not going to say I follow the rules. I don't follow the rules, but I find ways to not follow the rules, but that also won't fuck the club over. Because if there's a bottle in a place that's not allowed to have booze, they'll take your adult entertainment license. So I'd always have a stash in my car. That's my legal domicile. You can't search that bitch. But I always had a bottle of JMO out there.
On people's interests.
I had a little stack of plastic cups too, in case I wanted to do like a couple shots with people. Because I didn't, you don't want everybody's mouth on your bottle at a fucking strip club.
It is a workout, a Pilates, whether that is a day party, whether it's a theme, things of that nature. So you're going to find the people that are gravitating towards your actual interests.
By the way, someone's just so you're poor, Royce. No, I'm not poor. I'm just morally against spending $15 for a Bud Light at a music festival.
Yeah. Listen,
I'm just morally against it. I could. I don't feel like it.
I have been both poor and had money, and I'll tell you from experience, if you're raping me on drinks,
I don't care how much money I have, dude. I don't give a fuck. I don't like getting ripped off. Dude, $15 for a Bud Light, you could suck my dick.
Do the same thing with the...
Oh, $15 and I'm going to stay sober? Sounds great.
I do the same thing, too, at the movies, unless it's one of those theaters that serves good food. Then I'll get food there. But if it's like... If it's a movie where I'm just going to go get like I'm going to do snacks and you smuggle shit in. Were you kidding me? You're going to price me out of shit. I'm going to steal it. And that's not like a me thing. That's a human thing.
Hey, pro tip, AMC Dine-In Wednesdays, happy hours. So you can sit there at the theater. They'll bring you.
serious?
Yeah, I'm not fucking kidding you.
That sounds dope.
The problem is that if I want to get bombed at a movie theater, which would be fun, I only have one by my house. It's a Cinemark. I have an AMC.
They're comfortable. Cinemarks are comfortable, though.
I have an AMC in Lakeland, but it's not in a place where it's drunk driving distance. It's South Lakeland. I'd have to drive through the whole town to get home, whereas I would get totally hammered in a Cinemark because it is right by my house.
Oh, and apps are on sale. Pretty good.
I would love to just go get bombed and boo the new Superman movie.
Boo!
Just fucking off my tits.
I love this because I feel like
true story. You know how AEW for a while had a deal with the Cinemark theaters where they showed their pay-per-views there?
Yes.
I fucking went in there one time. It's so retarded. So I obviously with a pay-per-view, you don't want to necessarily watch the pre-show, like the free YouTube pre-show. So I'm like, fuck that. So I got there like a little bit late, like right as the opening match was starting. You know they won't even sell you a ticket once the pay-per-view started. Because I guess it's movie rules, and it's like you have to buy your ticket before the movie starts.
What?
It was so weird. They would not give me a ticket.
Oh, I think I know why. It's because it's a third party that does those. Like, so since you're not buying the tickets from them, like you're probably buying it through.
No, I got it at the theater. It was at the Cinemark because it was a last minute idea. I just happened to be out one night, and I was like, "Isn't there?" This was back when AEW was good.
Right.
And I was like, isn't there like an AEW pay-per-view tonight? And I was just on my way home anyway. And I was like, fuck it. I'm going to stop and see it at the theater and just smoke weed. I think I had my flask with me. And then I got there and the kid would not sell me a ticket. It was the weirdest thing ever. I was like, are you turning down fucking like $20?
No. This is the weirdest thing ever.
Oh, did our girl go on? Nice.
Well, I think we can all agree that...
Let me just skip his live reads.
Having liquor for breakfast.
Great.
It's awesome.
Nothing better to do. By the way, I like to party at 9 a.m. and then be done by like 3 to...
Okay, are they drinking at 9 a.m. and drinking like whiskey? They're awesome. You know what, Drew? I love you. I don't hate her. I can't hate her. I'm sorry.
6 p.m.
You know what?
If I can even go that long.
As I've gotten older, I never used to get high in the day, and now I'm the same way. It's like, why not take advantage of the natural... Well, the sun is great when you're high.
The best.
And also,
nature,
like,
man.
you have more energy.
Yes.
Okay, man, I don't know how you get high, dude, but I get high like an adult. I just smoke whenever I feel like it. I don't got to time it out, okay? Hold on. I want to get a certain clip here. Let me see. Here, it might be here. It might be somebody commenting on it, but whatever.
The blush is off the rose on left-wing censorship and, oh my God, you can't say that. Stop telling me what I can do. Get the f off of me. Get back up off of me.
You know, I want to get. God, there's more to that clip. Where is it? Here it is.
Thing I wanted to talk about. Feel like Bill clip.
It is such a taboo subject, the truth.
It is. Oh, and it gets you hated.
Oh, as soon as I said it, I was like, the truth, that there is no truth. I'm like, that doesn't work. You can't say things like that. But I was putting on you that you speak your truth. And you have a lot of bravado about what you think is the truth or not. But it's just so refreshing. Like,
I hate
you
these
were
people.
doing this before it was so dangerous.
Still dangerous.
And it is just way too dangerous now. Yeah. But you're still doing it.
It's slightly less dangerous than it was 2 years ago because we did have a vibe change. And
You're too old to say vibe, bro.
Because the Democrats lost so badly in 2024, the blush is off the rose on left-wing censorship and, oh my God, you can't say that. Stop telling me what I can do, what I can say, what I can think, who my heroes are supposed to be. Just get the f off of me. Get back up off of me. That is a lot of just what viscerally is going on with me when I have issues with the left. Just get the f off of me. First of all, I don't believe you. You're not better. You just...
Okay, Bill, but I bring this up, and I'm sorry, because the problem is there's a lot of people like, Bill Maher's so... Listen, I said this, and I will repeat it. It's not the first time I said it. You created this world, buddy, bucko. You built this prison you're in. You know that, right? Like... The reason that they're like this is because everyone was doing what you were doing, and we thought at a certain point, you're like, what the fuck is Maher doing? What a lefty retard. He's going to go mock people's religion because he's an atheist? What a dick, for no reason. Why are you doing that? And then everyone's like, yeah! And then they kept going a little further than him, and he's like, what are you guys doing? Guys! But the problem is, you were like halfway there with them, man.
Yeah, you were the main cheerleader, dude.
Yeah, you just pulled out early. And by the way, we were one of the few people that defended Bill Maher when he got his show canceled because he made a 9/11 comment about the hijackers. He was right, by the way. And they tried to crucify him for that. Remember? He goes, "No, you know what takes real bravery? Fucking dying in a fucking plane." And yeah, it doesn't matter whether you like him or not. It kind of does, though. You know?
You're a lot of posers. Not all of you, but. Just get the f off of me. I mean, I love Whoopi and Joe. Those are the two I really know. And I did it like a year ago, and I liked everybody, but I don't know if they're really, at this moment, the best advertisement for women.
Wow. Oh, and they are friends, by the way. I got to point this out. They are friends. That's a...
They just
it's a format, that show.
They say some things that are just not helpful, say to elections. I mean, it's just
kindred spirits in that sense.
That's cool. You play an entire 2-minute clip and even comment over it. Okay, cool, dude. But I mean, that's basically most of the stuff that matters. Little update on that North Korea story. Remember that North Korean spy?
Yeah.
That we played? I think this is the update one. There was an update one. Yeah, this is. There she is! There she is!
Arizona resident Christina Chapman takes what may be one of the longest
it's a
walks
terrible
of...
thing when this happens. Stuff like this happens to beautiful people.
It's like hot people already have it hard enough, Virgie.
I know, dude. It's just rough.
What a baddie.
Her life trailed by a documentary crew. She's going to court for sentencing after pleading guilty to criminal charges including wire fraud and identity theft.
Ms. Chapman, I'm Evan Watson with CNN.
Are you really this fat?
Sorry,
Sorry, I just had to ask.
For real?
Did you know that you were working with North Koreans?
Did you know that you were fat?
That'd be really funny.
U.S. law enforcement says Chapman ran laptop farms for North Korea.
We saw them in her fucking Instagram live videos because she's stupid.
She was involved with an extremely dangerous and serious and
They weren't dangerous, actually. They're not really dangerous.
sophisticated criminal scheme in which individuals were directed.
In which 110-pound males that were 5'1" because they were underfed were running laptop farms.
Did by the government.
They were going to use it to build rockets that don't work.
North Korea to apply for information technology jobs to make it appear
That really is North Korea, though. Fucking
midgets that make
atrophied
rockets
little
that don't work.
We sent her a bunch of Chromebooks.
they were
They're
either
like, they literally are running scams so that they could put a bunch of fucking hobby rocket fuel in trash cans
Yeah.
and shoot it into the ocean in Japan's general direction.
They're literally like just pranksters.
Yeah. They're cool. I like them. The ship balloons were great.
U.S.-based workers.
North
or
Korea
workers-
is like the country equivalent of like the bottle kids from from Trailer Park
Yes,
Boys.
yes.
in third-party countries that were not sanctioned.
Hi, everybody. TikTok fam.
Chapman documented her life extensively on TikTok, from poverty in 2021
to being a multimillionaire in 2022.
I'm classified as homeless.
You know,
in
she
Minnesota.
probably would have got away with it if it wasn't for her fucking TikTok.
Yeah, she's an idiot. They always need attention.
Women can't help
to
themselves.
2 years later, when she had a new job in what she described as the computer business. It allowed her to rent this
I'm in the computer business.
Look at the hope
I do computers.
house in Arizona.
I start at 5:30, go straight to my office, which is
What do you do for a
office, I
living?
have
And then we're doing
78
all like
computers in
types
it.
of computer stuff all day. It's real computer
Imagine how
related.
hot that
I'm in
room
the-
was.
I'm in the
warm.
money business. I'm in the
And I-
business of money.
door.
I do international banking.
I like to
Away from
money. I'm
like
really
to
good
money.
at moneying.
On the computer.
And in September 2023, Chapman took a trip to Japan.
Okay, so she knew what she was
Of
doing.
course she knew what she was doing. She's fat and stupid.
I am currently in Japan, which is crazy.
But the next
Why? I could right now buy a ticket and go. It's not that crazy.
Well, I mean, she was a fat homeless woman before.
Oh,
this.
that's a good point.
month, the FBI raided Chapman's house, seizing more than 90 laptops and accusing her
90 laptops.
Remember, she didn't have a battery in her smoke detector either.
No.
All those fucking hot laptops running. That place was a fucking ticking time bomb.
of helping North Koreans use stolen and purchased U.S. identities to get remote IT worker jobs at more than 300
Well,
U.S.
at least they had the
companies,
decency to buy some of them.
That's nice.
earning North Korea more than $17 million, including at least $75,000 that the shoe giant Nike paid unwittingly to a North Korean employee.
That's awesome.
Authorities say Nike has since conducted an investigation following the incident.
Why is
What information would they be getting out of Nike that they need? Like, you know, I know it's a major corporation and everything, but what are they doing?
Corporate espionage and blackmail and shit.
Okay.
They go through emails and whatnot and like try, because a lot of these retard execs use their fucking personal computers and shit when they're cheating.
this case?
Or they
important?
blackmail them.
It's funneling money back to North Korea, which is sanctioned for its nuclear weapons program. So in other words, we are resourcing
Weird that we're not bombing their nuclear facilities.
one of the most hostile nations in the world, funding their weapons program.
How much of a risk are these North Korean fake
Not at
IT
all.
worker schemes to American companies?
Extraordinary. We've had examples where intellectual property rights are stolen, confidential company information is stolen.
Oh no, North Korea is going to release the new Jordans before Nike does.
Like they would even know what to do.
Yeah, in size 5 kids, because again, they're little people.
We've even had cases where some of these North Korean IT workers extort the company whose data they're stealing.
If you post remote software engineering jobs and those positions are listed on a site like Indeed, I can guarantee you are fielding resumes from North Korea.
Brian Jack knows firsthand. Last year, his company unwittingly hired a North Korean and only discovered something was wrong
How
when the
funny would it
individual
be to
tried
get
to
like a bunch of North Koreans to work for your company and then just have them like digging through a bunch of bullshit you wrote and made up.
Something was wrong when the individual tried to install malware onto a laptop the company shipped him.
If you don't know what to look for, you're very likely going to get scammed, or in a lot of cases, have already been scammed.
Now he says his teams are experts on spotting North Korean job applicants.
In the last year, I know of and have looked at least 100 North Korean resumes.
Jack says the North Koreans flood
Imagine if this
job
guy just thinks every Asian he sees
Everyone's
is North Korean.
North Korean!
application sites with fake profiles. They often use similar generic names and
Paul Jones and Joe Paul.
Almost identical job and educational experience. They also use
Yeah, these companies deserve it. You want to know why? Because they're doing the same thing. They're just looking for easy, cheap outside work.
Yeah, you know what would solve this problem? Hiring a white guy and telling him to come into the office.
Yep.
generated photos and even AI face filters.
Like, are you using something to like change your camera view?
Such as this one, where the man on the left used a Caucasian
Oh my
filter
God, bro, it's not even good.
to hide his identity in an online job interview.
But look at, it's supposed to be making him look white.
Oh my God.
It is not doing a very good job. Do you imagine how Asian he must look under that?
I want to hear him talk.
That you're using some kind of software.
But in some cases, they show their real faces.
Yeah, actually, I can commute to the office once a month, once a quarter.
Totally, I have 6 years of experience working as a fully remote engineer.
I can join your team immediately.
This is a instruction manual by them for them.
This is an instruction guide, a manual for how to create a fake ID.
Specifically for US. And you're gonna see
IT security expert Michael Barnhart has been collecting evidence that
This
the North
is fucking
Koreans
crazy.
accidentally share.
We've seen their chats, we've seen their emails, we've seen their faces.
Photos taken
We've
by
seen their penises.
North Koreans in the office, yachting in a Chinese border region, and holding North Korean flags at a youth sporting event in far eastern Russia.
And they've got everything documented. Their SOPs are there. They're saying
Barnhart is a U.S. Army veteran who deployed to Iraq as a teenager. Today, he
was
focuses
12.
on North Korean cyber threats.
You tattoo yourself for each North Korean group that you manage to...
Apparently I am. Apparently I'm on the docket for that.
That's a North Korean hacker group?
Yeah, yes, sir.
You tattoo yourself for everyone? Come on, man. That's kind of cringe, dude.
Oh, well,
Yeah,
I mean, he
works-
was in the military.
Oh, yeah.
With a group of self-proclaimed misfits and cybersecurity experts.
These are like
who
my
exposed
kills, but digital.
Yeah? You have Discord on your computer. Shut up.
false North Korean profiles. They gave CNN exclusive access to data sets that include the North Koreans' Google searches.
They're looking for the
And it's mostly
They're looking-
porn.
My North Korean Google history. My North Korean Google history.
For the word.
How you like that one?
It was pretty good. I
That's a
liked it.
2018 joke from this show.
Revealing how they pull off
throwback.
the scheme by downloading VPNs, remote working software, and using Google Translate to help set up job interviews.
So when will I do a tech interview?
In some cases, even leveraging ChatGPT to try to fit in with American society, asking questions like, I want to know about American football, and when is lunchtime in the USA? The Department of
Oh
Justice
yeah,
estimates
I love your Pennsylvania Steelers. I like to
Wait.
go Pennsylvania Steeler game wear my blue jeans.
When does government mandated lunchtime
When
occur
does
in
government
America?
mandated
Sorry. Sorry. This fucking... It's Rumble Studio. Sorry.
Yeah.
I apologize. This place sucks. Scoop says, any female born after 1993 can't cook. All they know is McDonald's, charge the phone, twerk, be bisexual, and eat hot chips and lie.
Amen.
Guys, thank you so much for listening. We appreciate it. You
Get
guys
outta
are
here.
the best. You doing some Nightwave this evening?
Get out of my sight. Yeah, tonight, Nightwave Radio on Rumble and YouTube.
Tomorrow is our movie riff. RevengeOfTheSith.locals.com and Patreon.com/We're We'll be watching Bad Father Hulk Hogan in Suburban Commando.
Spit person.
Yeah.